Good evening, everybody. It's Meticulous Treasures, and I'm back at it again, trying to find the best bills I can put on my channel so you guys can be entertained. I want you guys to be entertained because this hobby is so entertaining to me, and anybody who gets into this hobby, first and foremost, I want them to have fun because this really is a lot of fun. It's safer than gambling. You know, if you go to a casino or something like that, you usually get a big adrenaline rush, whether you win or lose. But it's just in most cases, it's a lot of heartache, right? For any of you out there that have been to casinos, I've been to a few casinos, and yeah, you can get a lot of. It's risky for one, and it's dangerous for two. But you know, this hobby right here, it's a lot safer than gambling, and in some ways, it can be a lot more fun. So I'm sure you've seen this note already. Let me read it off to you. 666. Oh boy, we know what that means. And I've also done some other research on that number 666. And obviously in the spiritual realm, it's in the spiritual realm, it's a bad number. We all know that. But you guys should take a look at there's some also brilliant mathematical what's the word am I looking for? Connotations and information about there's some really cool and interesting meticulous information about the number 666. For if you go on YouTube, you look at a video called watch a video called I think it's called Carbon 666, and it talks about I don't know if it was every single molecule in the human body or atom in the human body has 6 protons. Let me get this right: 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. And there's a lot. It's really fascinating, and how this all intertwines biblically with the Bible. And I think that video on YouTube is called Carbon 666. Check it out. It's really interesting. And there's another video on there. I'll have to put the exact name of these videos on YouTube so you can look them up. But there's some brilliant mathematical equations and connotations about the number 666. And it's just so it's not just being put in a bad light with being like the devil's number. There's some interesting things about it. Genetically and mathematically, it's just off the wall bananas. You guys got to look at this. Look at my description below. I'm going to look for the exact titles of these videos. I think one of them is called Carbon 666, or this one guy just basically explains how every single molecule, I think it's a molecule or atom in the human body is. Like I said, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. And it's just kind of linked to the human body genetically, that number 666. And like I said, there's a mathematical video. It's just beyond fascinating. All the ways the number 666 divides, multiplies, subtracts, and adds. It's really fascinating. Obviously, it's mostly the 666 mostly known for being a bad number. And yeah, this is the devil's ladder to hell right here. If you guys have a better name for it, I'll hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear it. But pretty fascinating here. Wow, what a scary number right there, and it goes straight down. I Googled the odds of finding a bill like this, and apparently it's it was, I think it would, what did it say on Google? It said one in over 500,000 find right here. But I have another bill I want to show you guys that's just as fascinating, if not more fascinating. And I got to tell you, I'll tell you a quick story. I'm going to show you a second bill here in just a second. Long story short, I found both of these bills on the same day. And I got the second bill I'm going to show you is the one I got first. And it was such an amazing bill. I thought that was it. I wasn't going to find another amazing bill. I wasn't going to find two amazing bills in one day, but I did. I did. And so I'm going to show you that bill in just a second. But ponder this question when you see both bills. So I got a meticulous question for everybody out there. So what bill do you guys think is more valuable and more rare? Now, I know what they say the odds are, but I wonder if those odds are accurate. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out I'm going to show you two bills. I'm about to show you the second one. I'm trying to figure out which bill is more valuable, more precious, and more rare. That's what I'm getting at. So before I show you the second bill, this bill right here is pretty amazing. Google says apparently somebody did all the mathematics, and they said this bill is 1 in 507,936, I believe, with the exact odds. But the bill I'm about to show you, I have a feeling that it's actually more rare. So for all you guys that know more about this meticulous question than I do, please feel free to educate me and enlighten me about which bill is the better bill. So here we go. Here is the first bill. And I got both of these bills on the same day. And I believe it was somewhere around November the 1st or 2nd. I believe November, yeah, very early November, I picked up these bills. And, I'd like to call both of these bills one from hell and one from heaven. And, if anyone was to ask me, do I believe in heaven and hell? Throughout all my experience, I don't have time to tell you my life story, but through all my experiences in life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the mysterious things I've seen in my life, the miracles I've seen in my life, what I believe to be miracles that I have experienced in my life, I believe there is a heaven and a hell. But for now, I'm going to show it to you in bill form. So here we go. So here is the devil's ladders. Beautiful. Beautiful symmetrical lineup of these numbers. I'm not 100% sure what this bill is worth, but it's definitely got to be between no less than $150 to $300. It's got to be. This is a brand new bill there. Now this is the brand new $2 bill that I caught with this and that one, the devil's ladder strap. This is the best bill here. It is a 6-digit chunky ladder. Beautiful. Would have been cooler if those two sixes on the far left started 8, 7, 6. Oh, then we'd be even better. Or even if that middle 6 was a 7. It's a beautiful bill regardless. So let's look at the second bill. Here we go. There it is, folks. There it is. Hold on, let me just move the 2 out of the way. Bring that back into the fold. Look at that. Wow. Yes, I got really lucky to find this bill, folks. Woo! Woo! Look at that. Wow. Now, this bill is circulated, but it is in very good shape. Let's see what year it is. 2017A. That's series 2017A. And you can see what I see. Hope you can see that. That is a near solid. Woo! Oh my goodness. In my lifetime, I wonder how many of these type of bills have passed through my hands. I didn't start getting into this hobby till about less than a year ago. So, woo! Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Look at those 7s. Wow, folks. Wow. Let me read it off to you. 777 97777. My goodness. How close can you get to a solid 7 all the way through on a $5 bill? And so basically, yeah, I was hunting 2s really aggressively that day. And I wasn't really panning out. I wasn't finding any really good numbers to keep. And I came across this bill. Well, I decided to switch it up and try and get a $5, get a strap of $5 bills. And long story short, most of the 5s were pretty old and pretty beaten up. And I think it was about, I think it was like the 7th bill in that I found this one. And boy, I was screaming, I was hooting, I was hollering in the car. I couldn't believe it. I was screaming and hooting and hollering, and I was hoping no one was seeing me doing that, because it's could be the first time in my life that I ever come across a near solid on 7s. Collectors love the collector's favorite numbers, from what I've learned, is 0s, 7s, and 8s. They'll take them in any digit, but you get the 0s, 7s, and 8s. Those are the money makers, and it's on a $5 bill. Look at that. It is circulated, and it's got, there's no dirt on it whatsoever. But it is circulated. You can tell it's been maybe slightly bent in there somewhere a little bit. But it is authentic, it is real. Here's a near solid 7, folks. It's possible once I sell this bill, I'll never find another one again. These are very hard to find. And so what I'm trying to figure out is, which one's harder to find? This type of bill or that first one I showed you? They're both special. They're both unique. They're both rare. But which one, in your opinion, is more rare, more unique, and more special? Look at that. Boy, oh boy. It's getting late at night. I'd do some more hooting and hollering. But believe me, my heart races. I get a little adrenaline rush every time I see a beautiful bill like that. It's definitely for sale. If anybody's serious about wanting to buy this from me, just, I'd like the first step to be, just hit me up on my message board. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Just Tell me whatever you think. If you want to buy it, sure. Yeah, I can definitely make it a fair price to buy. And thank you, folks, for watching. Meticulous Treasures came through for you folks. And hey, can you get that TV? Sorry about that, folks. And so, yeah, both are amazing bills. I mean, I think a person could go easily 10, 20, 30 years before finding these type of bills. And then maybe some get lucky like I did. And I found this in less than a year. And this was only my second $5 strap that I exchanged for money at my credit union. So I obviously got very lucky. And so I'm going to call this, I'll have to figure a name for this type of bill, but those first three numbers, 777, that's usually acclimated or associated with heaven. I believe that's like a heavenly number, 777. And then the previous bill I just showed you was 666. What are the odds, folks, of getting both of these bills on the same day? You never can underestimate the power and intelligence of God. Maybe or maybe not. But what if God just allowed that to happen to me that day so I could eventually make you a video like this to let you folks know that there is a heaven and a hell out there in the afterworld. God bless you, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the bill. And, you know, I'm not an expert. I got super lucky. And this is one of my best bills, obviously. It would be a little cooler if it was uncirculated, but it's a beauty nonetheless. Thank you, folks. Happy holidays to everybody. This is Meticulous Treasure signing out. Bye-bye.